Hey everybody, Ashton here with Gents, and today we're going to go over ScentBird, or more specifically, 5 fragrances that you should pick from ScentBird and a bunch that you shouldn't. Now, for those of you that are unaware, ScentBird is an American company that only ships within the US, so if you're outside the US, I apologize, but you can still watch the video if you want to. Basically, you subscribe to their service. It's $14.95 a month. They send you one of these little lipstick carriers the first month, along with the Decant, which will look like you see here. This is an 8 ml Decant. They send you one each month afterwards, again $14.95 a month. You don't get another one of these, but as you can see here, you can take out decants and replace them as needed. And like I said, it's a lipstick atomizer or decant holder. So you twist like this and it pops in and out. Cool. Stay tuned until the end and I'll give away one of these ScentBird decants that I've picked up over the last few months. It will be worldwide, so even if you're not in the US, I'll send you one of these. Now, the main thing you need to not do if you have ScentBird, and you definitely should not do this, don't get ScentBird and get cheap designer scents. Just don't do it. Now, I know some people will say, well, this is a really convenient way to carry around your fragrance, and I'd rather do this on a fragrance that I love, and blah, 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 blah. But $15 for an 8 ml decant is not a good idea on a lot of these cheaper designers. If you look on the bestsellers right now on ScentBird, Dolce & Gabbana The One Eau de Toilette is a bestseller. Burberry Brit is somehow in the top 3 as of this video. You can get a 100 ml bottle still sealed of Burberry Brit for under $25 online. It is a cheap fragrance, super cheap. Why would you pay $15 to get scent this when you can buy the entire bottle with full presentation for 25 bucks? It makes no sense. You pay $10 more for what you would pay for this and get the whole shebang. I have no clue why you would do that unless you just hate yourself. And Dolce & Gabbana The One Eau de Toilette, that's a cheap fragrance at this point too. I mean, it makes no sense. Boss Bottled Night is one of the top fragrances on there as far as people picking it. That's super cheap. Gucci Guilty Black, also cheap. Don't go for those. Those designers, don't do it. And just for the record, if you price that out per mil at full retail, Burberry Brit is $80 for 100 mil. And you shouldn't pay that much at all. But that is $6.40. So this would cost $6.40 if you paid full retail for Burberry Brit. But you're paying 15 bucks for it. Not a good deal. Now let's jump into 5 fragrances that you should check out from ScentBird if you're going to use their service. Number 5 is going to be Malin & Goetz Dark Rum, and if I pronounced it incorrectly, I apologize. It's a plummy, boozy fragrance. There's even a little bit of a milk accord and some leather as it dries down. It's rich, it's dark. It's best for colder weather, obviously, so fall and winter, but it's a really nice fragrance, really high quality. And as an alternative, if you wanted to, you could go with the same house, Bergamot, which is a really nice bergamot fragrance, citrusy, great for spring, great for summer. I figured this out. 100 mils retail is $165 for one of these bottles. It would be $13.20 retail price for 8 mils. So overall, that's a decent price. Number 4 is going to be 8 & Bob Egypt. This is a really nice fragrance, a little barber-shoppy. There's lavender, cardamom. It dries down into kind of a spicy, leathery fragrance. It's also $165 retail for a 100 ml bottle, so that also comes out to $13.20 retail for 8 milliliters of fragrance. So again, that's not too far off. $14.95 for 8 mils, $13.20 for 8 mils retail, and then you include shipping. It's an okay deal. Number 3 is going to be Costume National Homme. This has cloves, cinnamon. It's a little bit herbal. There's also grapefruit. It dries down to a nice spicy cinnamon sandalwood dry down. It has bomb projection and longevity. It lasts for a long time, projects really strongly. This one is a little bit cheaper as far as retail goes. It's $120 for 100 mils. So that means that retail 8 mils would be $9.60, but it's a really high quality fragrance. Number 2 is going to be Carner Barcelona El Born. This is a great gourmandy vanilla fragrance. There's benzoin, fig, honey. Obviously it's gonna come across a little bit balsamic, a little bit sweet. It's also a little bit herbal, but it's really, really nice and one of the better vanilla fragrances that you can purchase. This again is going to be better suited for fall and winter time. Longevity is really good, but the projection is more moderate. This one retails for $180 for 100 mils, so that puts 8 mils retail at $14.40. So you're right near that $14.95 that you're paying, and you don't have to foot the shipping, so that's actually a good deal. Now I know what everybody's saying. Where are the Amouage fragrances? Now I'm technically going to cheat because 3 different Amouage fragrances are going to be number 1. These have a retail pricing between $280 and $305 for 100 mils. So that means retail wise, 8 mils would cost between $22.40 and $24.40. That makes this the best deal on their website because you're paying $14.95 to get something that retail costs over $20. The first Amouage is going to be Reflection. This has neroli, jasmine, sandalwood. It's a men's floral fragrance, but it's very easy to wear. It pulls compliments, and it's best for this time of year, spring and summer. Second is going to be Amouage Interlude Man. This has oud, resins, leather, incense. It's called the Blue Beast, and that's because it performs really, really well. It's got strong projection, great longevity. I talked about it in 5 beast mode fragrances. I'll leave the link in the description if you want to check that one out. It's one of the more popular releases from Amouage, but it's better for cold weather. And lastly, Jubilation 25. This has blackberry, resins, oud. It's regal, it's rich. It may be the best fragrance from Amouage. When you wear it, you just feel like the man. It's a great, great fragrance. People have talked about it all over the internet. If you're interested, you can find countless reviews and information on that fragrance. The whole idea behind this video was to maybe keep some people who are just getting started and are trying things out through ScentBird to look at the more expensive fragrances that are more difficult to sample and check those out. A lot of the designers you can find in Sephora and places like that and get samples for free. And even if you can't, you can buy decants off even eBay or the fragrance groups for much cheaper than what you would find them for on ScentBird. And if you are a newer person out there, check out Notino, check out FragranceNet. Purchase bottles off of those websites. They're legit. People have used them for years and years. I've made literally hundreds of purchases off of Notino and FragranceNet, and I have never gotten a fake bottle. So don't get freaked out about it. Don't pay full retail for this stuff. Don't pay more than you need to. If you live in the United States and you're interested in signing up for ScentBird, I'll leave a 25% off coupon in the description. I got that from ScentBird when I did the last ScentBird video, and they said that I could provide that to my viewers. I don't have an affiliate program with ScentBird or anything like that, so I get no kickback, but there is a 25% coupon if you want to use it. Now the giveaway. If you could leave in the comments that you'd like to be entered for the giveaway, and again, only one comment, don't enter multiple times, and also say which fragrance that I spoke about that you would like to test the most. Now I don't have all of these, I only have 3 ScentBird fragrances, so basically you're going to be choosing between Dark Rum, Bergamot, and English Laundry, Notting Hill, so one of those 3. But if you could let me know from these which intrigues you the most, and say that you want to enter, then I will put you in the drawing, and sometime in the next week or so, I'll do a random comment picker, and then like usual, you will get in touch with me, and I will send you your prize. All right, guys, thank you for sticking around until the end. As always, thank you for watching, thank you for your support. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.